How to think in English. Have you ever noticed how your brain freezes the moment you try to speak English? You're in a conversation, someone asks you a simple question, and suddenly, your brain turns into a slow, buffering computer. You think of the answer in your native language. You slowly translate it word by word into English. You desperately check the grammar in your head. And only then do you speak. But by the time you open your mouth, the moment is gone. The conversation has moved on. It is exhausting, frustrating, and honestly, it makes you feel like you aren't smart, even though you are. Here is the brutal truth. You cannot speak fluent English if you are constantly translating in your head. But what if you could bypass that middle step entirely? What if you could think directly in English, just like a native speaker? In this video, I am going to completely rewire your brain. No boring textbooks, no complicated grammar rules. Just 4 simple, daily mental shifts. And I promise you, by the time you reach the very end of this video, you will have already started thinking in English. Let's begin. Step 1. The single word association. Most people fail because they try to think in full, complex sentences right away. That is like trying to run a marathon before you can walk. We need to start small. Level 1 is the single word association. Right now, look around the room you are in. What do you see? If you see this, hold up a mug. Your brain immediately wants to say the word for it in your native language. Stop it right there. Force your brain to look at the object and immediately register the English word, mug. Look at the window, window. Look at the floor, floor. You are building a direct bridge from the physical object straight to the English word, completely cutting out your native language. Do this for just 3 minutes a day. Every time you touch your phone, don't think of your native word, think phone. It's a tiny shift, but it completely changes how your brain processes reality. Step 2. Narrate your reality. Once your brain is comfortable with single words, we move to level 2, narrating your reality. Think of this as becoming the narrator of your own movie. You aren't speaking out loud. You are just whispering the story of your day inside your head, using simple sentences. For example, when you are getting ready in the morning, narrate your actions in the present tense. I am pouring the water. The coffee smells great. I am sitting down at my desk. It is a rainy day. Do not worry about perfect grammar. There are no English teachers inside your head. If you make a mistake, keep going. The goal here is speed and flow. By doing this, you are teaching your brain to connect English verbs directly to physical actions. Step 3. The daily monologue. We all talk to ourselves. We make decisions, we argue, and we plan our days inside our own minds. From now on, that inner voice has an English accent. When you are deciding what to eat, debate with yourself in English. What should I have for lunch? A sandwich? No, I had a sandwich yesterday. Let's get pasta instead. When you are planning your tasks, lay them out in English. Okay, first I need to reply to those emails. Then I'll go to the gym. After that, I must finish this project. This is the ultimate brain hack. When you use English to make decisions and solve problems, your brain starts recognizing English not just as a subject you study, but as a functional tool for survival and daily life. Step 4. Force your brain to stay in the English zone. There is one final, critical habit you must break if you want to succeed. You must stop using bilingual dictionaries. When you look up an English word and read the translation in your native language, you are actively training your brain to keep translating. You are keeping the translation trap alive. Instead, download a monolingual dictionary, an English to English dictionary. If you learn a new word like enormous, do not look up the translation. Read the English definition, extremely large. This forces your brain to stay entirely inside the English zone. You will start learning new words through the context of words you already know. This is exactly how native speakers learn new vocabulary. Remember the promise I made to you at the very beginning of this video? Think about what has happened over the last 10 minutes. For the last 10 minutes, you haven't been translating. You have been listening, understanding, and processing these concepts directly in English. Your brain is already doing it. You just proved to yourself that you can do it. Thinking in English is not a genetic superpower. It is a muscle. And starting today, you have the exact workout routine to build it. Name the objects around you. Narrate your actions. Talk to yourself in your head. And stay in the English zone. If you commit to doing this for just 5 minutes a day, I promise you, within a few weeks, the translation barrier will collapse and English will start flowing out of you naturally. Thank you for watching. If you are ready to break the translation trap, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment below. What is the very first object you are going to name in English right now? Start thinking, and I'll see you in the next video.